Hello everyone, welcome to GametechUK and some more trucking on your Xbox. Popping up top right of your screen, if you haven't already seen my previous video, I show you all the steps you need to take to get American Truck Simulator working via Geforce Now on your Xbox Series S and X. In this video, using them steps, I'm going to show you Euro Truck Simulator 2 working on the Xbox One. So let's get on with today's video. Before we get on with the video, I just want to cover a few points that have arisen from my previous video. People that are getting into difficulty with things. I've got a few things to answer first before we move on to Euro Truck Simulator 2. I've had quite a few messages from people saying that they're having trouble launching the Geforce Now service. They say every time they click play or play now, it goes to the pricing options, even though they've already chosen an account and they're logged in. I have actually found that myself a few times as well. And the way that I get in, guaranteed every time, is to go to your account, go across to Geforce Now, and you'll get a summary of your account. But if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll see these quick links. If you choose download apps, I know we're not going to download an app, but if you choose that link, if you scroll down just a little bit, you'll see browser experience. The one you want is Edge. Click launch and you'll get straight into the service. One of the limitations of the Geforce Now priority package, as I detailed in yesterday's video, top right of your screen is the link for that, is the fact that it doesn't save your graphical options once you leave the game. So every time you load the game up, the first thing to do is to go into the graphical options and set everything up as high as it will go. So you want to choose the resolution as 1920 by 1080, and basically everything else you want to put on high or ultra. But don't forget to click apply. You must click apply and it will ask you if you want to change them. Of course we do. You click yes and now you've got the higher graphical settings. And of course you're not limited to just the base game. Any DLC that you buy or map extensions through Steam will all work through this system. You can see that I've got, the Baltic Sea, Going East, Iberia. I've got all the DLC installed, lots of different extras and stuff. So you're not limited to just the base game. You can expand it and it will all work absolutely fine. Mods also work with this system as well. You can see over on the right I've got quite a few active mods. The mods that won't work are the ones where you have to gain access to the files and directories, such as Pro Mods. That Pro Mods won't work with this system, but anything you get through the Steam Workshop and you subscribe to, you can come into the mod manager, move over to the right, and you can have as many mods as you want. Just bear in mind that every time you load into the system, it will need to download the mods, so try and keep them to a moderate amount. Another thing that works perfectly both on the American Truck and the Euro Truck Simulator 2 side is Convoys. You can go in and play multiplayer. It's irrelevant whether you're playing on Xbox or your friends playing on PC. It all works as expected. A small way you can improve the game, this is dependent on your internet connection though, is to go to your account, go down to settings and come across to streaming quality. Now as standard it will be on balance, but if you go to custom and just make sure the resolution is on 1920 by 1080, make sure it's selected at 60 frames, and again dependent on your internet, maybe put that right up and see how you get on. If the game starts lagging, you know you haven't got enough up and down internet connection to sustain that connection, but if it works, you're going to have improved graphics. So here we are. I never thought I'd say this, but I am playing Euro Truck Simulator 2 on the original Xbox One. So we're not on the next gen this time, we are on the original Xbox One, and you can see it's running absolutely fine. Look at the resolution and the frames from the mirrors. You've got all the usual detail that we would expect from Euro Truck. It's really cool. Absolutely love it, and it's so playable as well. It's it doesn't feel any different. The only difference for me is the fact that I normally play on steering wheel, and Geforce Now unfortunately doesn't support steering wheel at the moment. So maybe in the future, but at the moment I'm using controller, and I haven't played with any settings for the controller. Look how precise it is. It's not twitchy. It's really actually quite playable. It really is. Yeah, it's really cool, and I'm so pleased to be able to make this video and yesterday's video to inform so many of you have gone out and installed it and are now enjoying a proper trucking game on your Xbox. It's made me very happy to experience this, and it's something I would definitely play into the future. Of course I've got the PC and I've got the rig to play it on steering wheel, but I'd have no problem playing it like this at all. It runs well, the frames are all there. I've put all the details up to high and ultra as much as they'll go, because like I said in yesterday's video, on the priority package you're actually renting a fairly well spec PC, and Euro Truck and American Truck can both take turning it right up, and it absolutely handles well. It really does. See, we've got the load there. I mean, it's so exciting to have this on the Xbox. Still can't believe it. And yeah, it's really cool. Also, you know, you can use the keyboard as well. Like I say, I do recommend getting a keyboard to play the game. But I've put a few little bits on the controller. So, for example, up on the D-pad changes all through the views. But what I've done is I've chose left on the D-pad to put me instantly into the cockpit. So, however we look, all I have to do, I don't have to scroll through the views now. I just press left on the D-pad and I'm straight back into inside. So basically, I mean, I don't use many views when I play it anyway. I only really use that view, and pressing left will put me straight back in. So they're the two views that I use anyway. But it's really cool. It's really cool. I love it. Hope this video was of interest to you and it was helpful. Feel free to leave me a like, and of course if you're not subscribed already, feel free to do so. Also, feel free to post this on an Xbox forum if you are a member of a forum, just letting people know that you can now play many PC games, but in this particular case, American Truck and Euro Truck Simulator 2 on your Xbox Next Gen and Old Gen. That is it, everyone. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.